All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again, bringing you guys another tips video. Oh God, I did it again. Last week I said tips video too. I meant trade review. We're back at it again, bringing you guys another trade review. So in this trade review, we are going to be talking about 3 trades. Hopefully I can show you the difference between a good trade and a bad trade because I made a bad trade. Bad trade, so hopefully I can show you the difference of where I fucked up and versus where I didn't fuck up. So that's what we're going to start off with. But before we get started, I just want to announce that, like I said last week, we are going to be having a 20% off discount for anybody that was looking to join the Moneyball Trading Program. I'd love to have everybody join. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But basically, it's the 4-week training, 90-day transformation with the goal of bringing everybody from a struggling trader to consistently profitable in 90 days. So what you're going to be getting with this is the supply and demand whole week 1, week 2, week 3 in video form and book format. The first month we really focus in on just learning the system, the ins and out. You read that every day, the book, you watch the videos every single day. You'll also be part of the 2x weekly mentorship meetings, meeting on Sunday and Wednesday, the Wednesday trade reviews, the back testing meetings, the weekly prep meetings talking about, hey, what's on the radar and all that. You'll have access to the Discord chat room community. So that's basically, let's just talk about this. This is basically this, where we talk about our 2x weekly recordings. You get the daily recap recording for the day, any trades that I take, I show them all, my watch list, questions. I'm really here almost every day, just here to help anybody that needs to help. You know, it's pretty easy to get in contact with me. You just click my name and call me up, and I'm answering. Right? So if anybody has any questions about anything, I'm always here to help out. Post your trade reviews, watch list. So it's nice. It's nice to have, having the system in place, the guided mentor that's educating you on how to actually trade the system and how I'm using it, and having that community network where you're all trading the same system, right? You're around like-minded traders, so you don't just get distracted by all these traders trading different methodologies. So it's good to have that system in place, the guided mentorship where somebody's educating you how to properly use it, and then you have the community network where you're all trading the same system and communicating with each other. Okay, and what else is on that? One-on-one support. Oh yeah, I'm here for one-on-one support, and this is all going to be lifetime access. Cool. So if you guys wanted to join, I'll put the links down below. I'm running the 20% off discount. I know a lot of you guys want it in. It is 397 Canadian, not American, not euros, not anything else but Canadian. So it's a good currency exchange rate. In fact, if we actually just look at USD CAD, I mean, it's a pretty good exchange rate for the Americans. 1.3, basically 1.4. Not good for me. Not good for me. And anybody from the UK? What is that? Holy God, that is horrible. 1.7. Jesus Christ. When I did my backpacking trip, God, I hated Europe, especially the UK, because our dollar sucks against you guys. When I was backpacking, just a quick backstory. What was that? When I was in the UK, in London, God, I went at the worst time. Not as bad as that time. Jesus, 2 to 1. I was going basically, it was like 1.8. Yeah, that's when I was up here with my crosshairs. I was right at that peak before it dropped. That's when I was in Europe, like April 1.75, and then they would screw you if you go to the bank teller or anything like that. They screw you that extra 5%. Oh, it's like, you want to buy a beer, it's costing you about probably about 12 bucks Canadian. It's ridiculous. New Zealand yen, I actually posted this on my Twitter right here. Let's just give you the analysis because I already have this drawn up. Here's the daily time frame. I said price reacting off of daily supply with prices inside supply shorts on the table. That's saying, hey, prices are inside daily supply. I should be looking for selling opportunities. I noticed that there was this range, kind of buying low, selling high, until we broke out of that range. And I said, hey, we are now creating a demand zone. So this is also a demand zone. I would be looking for buy pullbacks if prices come into it. Right? There's also a support and resistance line right here that was broken. So, but anyways, with prices right here where it is right now inside daily supply, I want to be selling. And notice it's the first time that prices came into it. It's not the second time or third time or fourth time. It's the first time. So this is when the selling is the best. So what I did was reset chart is I took this sell right here. I'm still in this trade. that was the short that we took in the group. Prices came up into it. We broke this kind of upward momentum. Hopefully you can see this. We removed demand. So this is how trends change from inside out. I always talk about it every week. I understand it still is a hard concept for some people to grasp. Uh, in the group we talk about it all day. So prices come up into that daily supply. Price breaks that upward trend line. We remove demand, and therefore we take this sell pullback. When prices do decide to come back up into it and we sell it, my first target was down here at like 1.5 to 1. And then my second target is I'm holding till down here until daily demand. Okay, so I've moved my stop just above, not above break even, but I'm structure stop from up here. So that's a good trade. Now, what I want to talk to you about is a bad trade, and this was a trade that I took today on Friday. I was not too happy with it. So here was my, let's just go straight down into the entry time frame, in fact. Reset. So this was the sell that I took. We kind of broke upward momentum, removed demand. This is important for people to listen to. This is why I always talk about trade at fresh zones and not tested zones. Here is 1 hour supply. I took this sell pullback thinking, hey, it's a good selling opportunity. But if we go down into the, or up to the daily time frame and we draw our supply and demand zones, I see this as a drop base drop. And if we had to draw our momentum line, it would be something like that. So something I don't like about this trade is it's been tested once, it's been tested twice, came down, rallied back up. It came in for a third time. In fact, let's go into the trade review. I posted this bad trade. Bad trade, dumb mistake. Tested higher time frame zone times 3 plus breaking downward momentum line. So here is that daily supply zone. It's been tested once, tested twice, tested 3 times, and we broke that downward momentum line, meaning, hey, sellers are losing momentum and buying is starting to step in. And then I took a short after this thing has been tested 3 times. It's probably a stupid idea at selling this thing. And that's a mistake I made, and I'll own up to it. Right? I'm not going to blame the markets. You can't be blaming the markets. You can only blame yourself because I'm the one that entered it. Um, if you notice, like I said, daily supply tested once, tested twice, tested 3 times. We lost the momentum. So that's telling me, hey, buyers are stepping in. So it's probably not a good idea at selling this thing anymore. Compare it to pound yen. Compare it to this trade that I took last week. Remember this one, pound yen? If you didn't watch it, go back and watch last week's video. It's about 10 minutes long. There is my daily supply zone. At the time, we were in a daily downtrend. Like that, prices came back up into that daily supply. See it right here, daily supply. Prices came back up into it. I went down into my 30-minute time frame, and we took this sell pullback, something like this. That was the zone, and that was the zone. All right, so I took that short pullback, and I held it down here. So that was a good trade, but notice the difference between the daily time frame, reset chart. Notice the difference between this one, fresh, first time it came in, right? And we had that confirmation right away, versus the pound USD, where prices came in, touched it once right away with this candlestick. We broke downward momentum, right? Prices came down, came back down into demand, rallied up, right? Came in for that second test, came down, and then back up for that third test. So selling at that level after we broke downward momentum as well is not a good idea. So that's why I always say trade at fresh zones. Cool. So that's basically it. That's all I want to talk to you guys about in this video. Like I said at the start of the video, I'd love to have you join the program. If you have any questions about it, you might want to message me pretty quick because it ends on Monday. Uh, that's basically it. 4-week training, 90-day transformation. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll talk to you guys probably next week. All right? Cheers. Bye-bye.